Guys, welcome back. I'm David. This is the Mountain Men. Guys, this nation needs leadership. It needs good leadership. So whether you're 14 or whether you're 33, whether you're in your 40s, 50s, I don't care if you're 75 years old, I'm going to give you 3 tips today, 3 practical tips that you can put into action right away that will help you increase your influence in this nation for good. So let's do it right now. So tip number 1, every one of you can pick an area in your life that you need to improve and commit to. This year is going to be the year that I tackle that issue. Now, there's 7 areas where we all need to think about, and I'm doing a video shortly, and if it's done by the time this one comes out, I'll put it as an end card. But if not, go back to the homepage, look for it, or if you're watching this in a few weeks, it'll be as an end card. 7 areas that we all need to think about annual improvement in. But let's just pick one. For a lot of guys, gentlemen, a lot of us, it's health. We're not in good shape. Something like 40% of the men are overweight, and another 30% are obesely overweight. So that could be an area. It could be relationships. It could be finances. But pick an area in your life, and you say, well, David, I don't know what area. I don't know how to improve it. That's what this channel is all about, and there's a lot of other good men's channels out there. Pick an area in your life, and I would suggest it's health. It's likely that about 80% of the men, even if they're not overweight, are not really in great shape. So let's pick health. Pick any area in your life, but pick an area in your life that you're going to focus on, and this year you're going to make improvement on it, okay? That's number 1, is self-improvement. Number 2, aspire to inspire others. Aspire to inspire others. You know, you can influence more than you can control. I don't care if you don't have a title at work. I don't care if you're not a formal leader in any sense of the word. I don't care if you're not in politics, you're not the head of a family. I don't care if you're not in leadership in any place at all. You can lead a lot of people. So here's the picture I want you to get. When you walk into the room, how do people feel? Do they feel, oh, hey, John's here. It's going to be a good day because John always lifts the mood of the room. John always gives us some good tips. And he doesn't come across braggadocious. He just, hey guys, some things to think about. Or John gives encouragement, or John gives help if we need anything. When John's here, things get better. Or is it like, oh man, here comes John. He's going to gossip. He's going to pull the mood down. What do you bring? What do people feel? What do people think when you come into a room? How do you look? Do you look like you're in shape? Do you look like somebody who's inspirational? Does your smile communicate confidence? Does it communicate enthusiasm? Does it communicate love to the people in that room? So every time you walk into a room, gentlemen, you can lead. You can have the influence for the good. And the third tip is this. How do people feel when you leave the room? One of my sons, we just moved from Syracuse about 5 years ago. One of my sons, when he moved down to Tennessee to follow us a couple years later, actually it was only about a year ago. But anyhow, when he moved down here, the job, he's a professional welder, the job he left, the owner of the company said, if you ever want to come back to New York State, please call us first. We want you back in our company. Now, when you leave a room, when you leave that room that we're talking about a minute ago, do people feel like, man, I hope he comes back soon. I hope he calls me soon. I hope I can hang out with that guy. How do they feel? Do they feel built up? In one of my other videos, I reminded everybody that the word encouragement literally means to give courage. The etymology of the word means to give, and courage means to give courage. So when you leave the room, are people feeling like, you know what, I can do that. I can do stuff, man. John believes in me. He sees stuff. Did you walk over to their desk and say, you know what, when you gave that speech the other day at the company meeting, man, that really built me up. You got a lot of good insight. You're going to go a long ways. I am really glad you're in the company with us. Thanks for being a part of our team. That gentleman is going to go home and is going to say, wow, John really believes in me. Maybe I got something to offer, okay? So 3 tips, guys, but I'm just going to re-summarize right here. Number 1, pick an area in your life that you need to improve. Finances, relationships, whatever it might be. Probably for a lot of guys, it's health. We need to get in shape. And I got another video coming very shortly on why you need to get in shape. But pick an area of your life for self-improvement this year. Secondly, aspire to inspire others. When you walk into the room, how do people feel? Do they feel like, well, it's going to be a good day, John's here? Or do they feel like, oh no? And number 3, What do you leave with people when you leave the room? How do they feel when you go? So leave them something positive. Now, guys, if you'll just do those 3 things today, as you go to work today, as you get on the phone, as you drive around, whatever you do in your job, maybe you're a landscaper, maybe you collect the city garbage, whatever you do today, if you will just do those 3 things, the world is going to be a better place when you leave it at the end of the day. And people are going to be grateful. People are going to be helped. People are going to be loved. And that's what we do as mountain men, okay? Hey, guys, I'm David. This is the Mountain Men, and I really appreciate you. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help me help you, and it'll help us grow this channel so we can help a lot of men, okay? Thanks for hanging out.